So I just wanted to, and I usually go to on Sundays to, catch up on some work or applications and certain things like that. But man, when I went in there, it was so packed. And the thing about is like, it's not like the library. Like, you know how like you're supposed to be, quiet in the library? It's like it's a conversation based place. So it's like I don't like being in places where there's just too much going on. Like I want to go there and dive into my work and just feel like I'm in a safe space to do my work. But no, there was too many bodies in there, too much going on. And although I'm in a place in my life where I'm supposed to be honoring discomfort, I don't like. I'm also bougie. Like I need my space, Today, I've been feeling a little melancholy. I've been feeling like I think I spent a little bit too much time on social media today. So when I do that, I have to just like remind myself that like, hey, like bring it back and take your power back. What everybody's doing shouldn't matter. Everybody's accomplishments shouldn't matter. They get to show you their highlight. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to see their bad days. I'm not necessarily having a bad day, but it's not one of my best days. It's not one of my best days today. And yeah. So why? Because I'm not feeling lost. I'm feeling very impatient. And I really, 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 really want certain things to happen. It's like, now that I made up my mind, I'm like, okay, now that me and God have gotten on the same page of what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to be going next, it's like, I just want it to happen. Like, I want to get that call that, I got the job. I want things to happen. And, every morning when I wake up, I pray that, God helps me to trust. And not only helps me to trust, but He helps me to flow. I want to get ice cream. Jenny's always makes me feel better. Jenny's ice cream in Charlotte. And it always makes me feel better. So, yeah. I call my boo, and I hope he wants to go get ice cream, because sometimes you just need a little ice cream. But yeah, I'm supposed to be making this left. Maybe I'll make this left. But yeah, so I think that's the left I'm supposed to be making. Okay, but yeah, so moral of the story is is there a moral of the story? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go that way. Maybe I'm supposed to keep going straight. I don't know. I don't have my GPS on right now. I really don't have no I don't have it anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I've just been kind of chilling. Oh, I was supposed to go past that light? Guess I was supposed to keep going straight. Yeah, so I don't know. I just, so I guess me asking God that I, have to have that, like, that faith that everything is going to pan out the way that, not even that I want to, the way that it's supposed to, And then it's also like when you be going through stuff and you know that your strength, you know your power, and like, you have all the tools. Like, when you're, I'm not even gonna say like professional, but when you have been through your healing journey, and okay, that's where I'm at. Okay, cool. But when you have been through your healing journey, and you've been through when you find yourself at a place that you've already been through, and you have all the tools, and you know how to get yourself out of what you, oh my God, I just need to have some faith, right? I just need to have some faith. It's like, what are my next steps? Wait, I just need to trust the process. I don't trust the process. Nah, I just need to trust the process. And I get what people be meaning when they say to trust the process, but it's just like, bro, like, I'm twiddling my fingers. I'm like, but it's just like, I just gotta trust God. Like, I gotta keep going. And then it's like the day is about to end, and it's like Sundays be so bleh, because it just be like, damn, like, it be like nothing is going on in the world right now, and it's like nobody's gonna look at my resume right now because it's Sunday, and it's like, damn, when is life gonna pick up? Oh my God, so there's a hair seeder right there. A Food Lion and a Walmart all in the same vicinity. I don't know. And then I was also looking at like old pictures of me when I just looked bomb. And so I was just kind of reminiscing about that and just like, dang, girl, like, how do I get back to that? It was so easy for me. I feel like when you young, it'd be so easy for you to lose weight. When you get older, it's like that shit just be getting harder and harder. That's what it feels like. But I need to get rid of that limiting belief, because if I keep believing that, then that's gonna become my reality. So I need to rebuke that thought. Yeah, I'm just a little like, I'm just twiddling my thumbs. That's all it is. I'm twiddling my thumbs right now. Ooh. The girl is twiddling her thumbs. That's all it is. Yeah, but it's gonna be alright. You know what's crazy about God and his timing? It's like, we really have to practice like gratitude and being thankful for what we don't even know. That might be the hardest thing to come to terms with, because it really just like a light bulb just came off in my head. But it's like, yo, nah, like, we really have to be thankful for, the things that haven't even happened that God has been protecting us from. Like, we be so caught up on the delays because of our human minds and our human capacity, and just like the design of a human being is, go, and move, and microwave society, you know what I'm saying? But we don't realize that it's like, why would you want something out of alignment? It's like, why would you want something out of alignment for you? Why would you want something that's not the perfect thing that could happen for you? Like, for example, like right now, I, want to do something more creative and, more tailored to, my line of work, right? And, I have just been really impatient. And when I'm talking about impatient, I'm talking about too impatient. Like, girl just started looking for jobs like 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I am so abundant that, miracles always happen for me. And things happen quickly like that because I submit to the universe. And things always happen quickly for me. But realistically, I mean, not that that thinking was unrealistic, but in the grand scheme of things, it's like, what if I got presented a job that was horrible? That was horrible, but God gave it to me on my time. He made sure I had it when I wanted it, because it's like, girl, you begging for it, here you go. But that's not what I had in mind. That's not what I wanted for you, because my plan was way bigger. I wanted to do something crazy. Like, I wanted, do you even know how much I wanted, what I wanted to do with you? And, so, man, we got to step out of the way. God, whatever you want to do, God, your will. Let your will be done. Let your will be done. I'm not chasing shit. I'm sorry. I'm not chasing shit. Like, I'm not chasing anything. And, as there are a couple things that I say in the morning when I pray, there are so many things that I ask for. Because when you ask for those things in the morning, when you let God get into your head before anything else gets into your head, it's easier to clear it up. It's easier to track yourself in the moment, to track what you're doing when it happens. Like, oh, I'm feeling this type of way. This is not me. This ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm royalty. I'm abundant. This is not my way of thinking. I'm patient. I ask God for flow. I ask God for me to be in my divine feminine energy. Why am I acting like this? This is not me. So it's easier to recalibrate yourself when you do allow God to get into your head in the morning, and you do remember who you are, and you do remember your power. And that's kind of what's going on right now. It's just like, damn, I was mad impatient. Like, I'm being mad impatient. What is that? No, I only know how to flow. I only know how to flow. I only know how to trust the process and trust God's plan. Because what if He would have gave me something? God, I'm thankful. God, I'm thankful you didn't give me, the things that I thought I wanted. What? Girl, relax. You don't even know. You don't even know what God has planned for you. You talk about you love surprises. Y'all, I love surprises. I love being surprised. Let the universe surprise you. Girl, you taking care of, that's all that matters. Like, let the universe surprise you. Who knows if you would have showed up in these rooms that you wanted to be in, and you just wasn't ready. The right person was just not in that room. Maybe you're prepared. Maybe you're, quote unquote ready, but the environments that you are supposed to be in are just not ready. And one thing about God is God will show you where you're supposed to be and still tell you to stay right there. Okay? I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I've been through it more than you could even imagine. Been through a lot, I'm telling you. But you have to be patient. And this is for me, and this is for you. You have to be patient, and you have to trust the process, even if you know that it is for you. It's like when you're young, right? And you want like some candy, and you know your dad, you know your parents gonna let you have it. You know it's yours. They already told you. They said, hey, after you eat dinner, you can have this candy, right? You gotta eat your dinner first, but you can have this candy. You know you're gonna have the candy, but you want to skip steps. You didn't want to eat the greens. You know what I'm saying? God been telling me to upload this YouTube video that I haven't uploaded yet. You know what I'm saying? So trying to skip steps and shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? God will tell you you can have something, and you just because you know you can have it, you rushing to eat dinner. You trying to eat dinner at lunchtime because you know it's gonna be yours. But you have to wait until God gives it to you, even if you know it's yours. So there's still patience in the in that increment of waiting. There's still an amount there's still an amount of patience that you have to have. So trust the process, boo. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust what God is doing. Trust that God knows more than you do. And yeah. Trust that God knows more than you do, and trust that everything, literally, God is not punishing you. God is not punishing you. Sometimes he'll be quiet. Sometimes he'll be quiet a little bit because the teacher is always quiet when you're taking the test. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just know that everything is aligning in your favor. You're not behind at all. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. And I love you, and I'm so excited to see what you're gonna do. I'm so excited to see how this is all gonna play out. I love you so much. Keep going. You're doing amazing. I love you.